Okay, it's time to start with our class. Hello, Marcela. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Good evening. I'm good. Thank you for asking. What about you?
Okay, that's good. I'm happy today. Thank you for asking. So, well, I'm happy to be here with you in our class for today. Let's see, Saul is here, but his audio is not connected yet. So we will wait a little moment, Marcela, and then we can start, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Very good. I already sent a message to the WhatsApp group. Okay, it's time to start the class, everybody. Welcome to our class for today. Thank you for coming on time. Well, Marcela, you are over here. Saul is connected, but his audio is not connected. Juan's audio is connected. So hello, Juan, how are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, that's nice.
Glad to see you. I'm glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, guys. So welcome to our class. Okay, in this opportunity, guys, as you know, we have to, okay, this is our practice day. So we should have some speaking practices. And also, guys, we should make a review about the topics that we studied in this unit. Remember that today we finish unit 2. And well, tomorrow we continue with the next unit, with unit 3, okay? Remember, the topics that we studied on Friday and yesterday are about making requests. So everybody, we will try to practice a little bit of this topic, okay? Remember that we learned some modals, or we review some modals that we use for request. And now, guys, we have to remember a little bit about this, okay? Before we start, guys, let's practice making requests in the classroom. Right now we are in a virtual classroom. So tell me, what request can you ask the teacher or your classmates in this classroom, in a virtual classroom? Someone can help me with this? Think about a request that you can ask your teacher or your classmates during a virtual class, okay? Think about it.
Well, in my case, I did many times, right? But with messages, right? And I write. Well, I remember I wrote a pair of times, and I wrote like, can you give me a minute? I need to do something. And
Okay, that's a good
it
one.
it will be one. I don't know if it is that is a request, right?
Yes, that's a request. Remember that requests are when you ask someone to do something for you. In this case, even though this is the instruction is that you ask the teacher to wait for you a little moment, so it's a request because you are asking something to someone. So can you give me a minute? Okay, that's a common request that we ask in the classroom, in the virtual classroom, okay? Very good
Another
one.
one, another one would be when when my partners ask like, can you repeat it again, please? Or how can I say thing in English, for example?
Okay, can you say that again, please? Nah, okay, me a second. Again, please. Okay. Well, in this case, we have a common question. So how do you say in English? This is not a specific request, but it's possible. Okay. How do you say in English? How do you say hola in English? Okay. It's possible. Very good one. Those are great examples. Now, guys, the rest of you, can you tell me some other requests that you can ask in a classroom?
Pay attention.
Okay, pay attention is an instruction, okay? It's an instruction, not a request, but it's an instruction. In this case, it's a command. We can make this pay attention as a request. For example, if we create a question using could, would, or would you mind? In this case, for example, I could say, the teacher could say, could you pay attention, please? Okay, could you pay attention, please? Or would you mind paying attention, please? Okay, that's a great example, Maria. Thank you for your help. It's great. Any other example, guys? Any other request that we can ask in the classroom?
For example, can I go to the bathroom?
Hmm.
Okay, can I go to the bathroom? Okay, it's possible. Can I go to the bathroom? Bathroom. Okay, great. Okay, as you can see, guys, we have different requests that we can ask in a classroom. In this case, in a virtual classroom. Since we are not in a classroom all together, we are from, well, everybody is connected from home. So in that case, everybody, we can ask different requests, or we can ask for different favors to the teacher, to our classmates, okay?
Well,
And
I have another example.
Javier, what's your example?
Well, could you explain the topic again?
Okay, could you explain that topic again? Okay, pretty good. The topic again. Okay, well done. Okay, as you can see, we have a lot of examples. Well, using can, could. We don't have any example using would or would you mind, but these examples are also possible with would and would you mind. Okay, do you have any other example? Thank you, Javier, for your example, by the way. Any other example, guys, about this topic, about the
Yes,
request?
teacher.
Tell me, Marcela.
Would you mind sharing presentation about yesterday? It's true, teacher.
Okay.
It's true. I need presentation, please.
Okay, that's a great example. Actually, that's a real life example. I will share it with you guys. I'm really sorry I forgot it. I forgot doing it, but I will do it in a moment. Okay, I will try to do it in a moment when I have time. Okay, I
What
think after the class. Okay,
what thing?
yesterday's presentation.
Yesterday presentation.
Yeah,
It's
did
about
I
the
send
class.
it? Did I send it or not?
No, I don't know. That's why I'm surprised, right?
Oh
Because
yeah. So
you are talking about presentation, I would say, well, and I
oh
say
yeah.
myself, what presentation? What
Oh,
kind of
my
thing?
presentation. Okay, the one the Canvas presentation I always show you. Okay, so
Ah,
Marcela's example was, would you mind sharing yesterday's presentation? So she said that this is a real life example, and it's true because I didn't share the presentation. So I will do it, guys. As soon as I have time, maybe after the class, I will share with you yesterday's presentation, since I think I shared the first part about request. Okay, So thank you for your example, guys. They are really nice. And as you can see, okay, we are using different requests that we can do. In this case, in a classroom, we learned about favors that we can ask, for example, at home, or we can ask in our workplace. So you know, everybody, we have a lot of examples that we can use. And I'm really glad that we understood this topic and that we can create some examples about it. Right now, everybody, to continue with this, let's remember, okay, let's make a review of the models for request. In this opportunity, in this unit, everybody, we talk about some models that we can use in this case. For example, everybody, on Friday, we talk about these three modals: would, could, and can. Well, I want to listen in this moment to Catherine. Catherine is here, so hello, Catherine. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
Hi. Oh, Catherine, can you help me reading the structure, please?
Okay. Wool, cool, and can. Wool, subject, plus verb, plus complement in question mark. Same as cool and can.
Okay.
Continue with the next or just that?
No, not just that. That's just the
Okay.
first part, okay? As you can see, we use the same structure when we use would, could, and can, even though they have, well, in the case of would, could, have a different structure with can. Remember, well, a different meaning, I mean. Would and could, remember, they are polite ways to ask or to make a request. Can, everybody, is less polite. It's more common, or it's more informal when you talk to your friends, when you talk to a person you are confident with. So when you are talking to someone you already know, so we can use can, okay? But if you want to be polite, it's better if we use would and could, okay? Remember, the structure is the same. The main difference between these modals is that some of them are polite and some others are more informal than the first two, than would and could, okay? But the structure is the same. As you can see on the WhatsApp group, I'm sorry. As you can see on the Zoom chat, we have different examples. For example, can you give me a minute? Can you give me a minute? Or another example, can you say that again, please? Okay, as you can see, we are using can. Why? Because in the classroom, at least in this classroom, we are confident with the teacher. So we don't feel like the teacher is very strict and we can talk, we have to be really respectful with him. Yes, you have to be respectful. But if you talk to me using can, we don't have any problem, right? Okay, so don't worry. If you say can, I will not say, you are disrespectful, you are rude with the teacher. No, right? You can use any of these models. If you use can, great. So at least I know that you feel comfortable in the class. Okay, if you use would and could, great. We are using different structures that are polite. Okay, so it's better, guys. I would recommend you to practice, at least try to practice those structures in case you have to speak to another person and that person is not your friend. Okay, so try to practice also those structures. Then we have well, yesterday, everybody, we learned some other structures. Can you help me with this part, Saul? Would you mind, and do you mind?
Hi.
Hi.
Example. Oh, sorry, I can listen well.
Oh, read the structures, okay? Read the structures.
Okay. Structure. Would you mind plus verb ing? Do you mind plus verb ing? For example, would you mind if plus simple past y do you mind if plus simple present.
Have two different structures, okay? The meaning is the same. Would you mind plus verb in ing? Do you mind plus verb in ing form? Okay, so we use, remember, after the verb mind, we have to use a verb in ing. Would you mind sharing? This is Marcela's example. Would you mind sharing yesterday's presentation? Okay. Would you mind sharing yesterday's presentation? So as you see, we are using mind, sharing, mind, ing. Okay. This is the first structure, guys, which is more polite than would and could. If we use would and could, they are polite. But would you mind and do you mind are even more polite than them. Okay. Then we have another structure that we can use. This kind of structures, guys, would you mind if, or do you mind if? I would say, everybody, that they are more related to indirect questions. Why, everybody? Remember that in indirect questions, we have to use an opening phrase. If it is a yes, no question, we use if. And after that, we use a sentence in depending on the grammar tense. If we are talking about simple past, well, we create a sentence in simple past. If we create a sentence in simple present, okay, we create a sentence in simple present. In this case, everybody, okay, I could say that it's related to indirect questions, even though something interesting happened, guys. If we use would you mind, no matter, everybody, if your example is in present or is in past or is in a different tense, everybody, we have to use a sentence in simple past. Generally, guys, when we create an example in simple, when the question that you want to ask is in simple present, we need to use simple past when we use would you mind. Why, everybody? Because that's the rule, okay? When we use would, it's more common to use simple past in the next part of the sentence, as when we create sentences in second conditional, okay? And when we use do you mind if, then we have to create the next part of the question as a sentence in simple present, okay? So in that case, everybody, if our example is, of course, in simple present, because it's a request, it's in the, you need something in this moment or in the present. So we have to create a sentence, guys, in the same tense, simple present. Would you mind, everybody? We use simple past, even if our example or the request that we ask for is in present, okay? If we need something in present, we have to use simple past, okay?
This rule just apply in questions, right?
Yes, questions as a request, okay? When we ask
Request.
for something, okay?
W-
Yeah, because in some cases, yes, Juan?
Sorry, when you are talking about in present simple, both can I use in simple present, right?
Not in this context. If you need something in present,
No, in present, just in present.
oh
No
yes, just
question,
in
no request.
Oh, in that case, yes, it's possible if they are
As you
indirect
mentioned,
questions.
yes.
Indirect questions.
As you mentioned, I don't know if it is was if it was and to the last week when you say, would you mind cooking the food for us? It's an example. It the same as, do you mind cooking our food for us, for example, both are just the first one is more polite than the other one, right?
Yes, that's right. Would
Yeah,
you mind is the most polite expression.
yeah. That was I asked to this because I was a little bit confused, but now I'm clear.
Okay, great. So yes, in this case, everybody, this is okay. This is easier. I consider that would you mind an ing, it's easier than these two structures. Simple, would you mind, simple past, do you mind if, simple present. Okay, the meaning is the same. So if we use this structure or if we use the first one, it doesn't matter, guys. At the end, they have the same meaning. Okay, you can use the one that it's easier for you, but if you like challenges, so you can also use this one. Okay, but you have to practice. Would you mind if, do you mind if? Okay, well, this is a short, really short review about the topics that we studied in Unit 2, everybody. So in this opportunity, it's time to practice, okay? We will have some practices, everybody, related to the topics that we have studied. Okay, give me a second. Well, as you can see over here, we have, let me show you how many, around, well, 10. We have 10 examples, everybody, and I have 7 students. So we will complete 3 examples altogether. So I will give you, everybody, give me a second, let me, oh, what did I do? Give me a second, guys. That's another thing. Okay, I will show you right now, guys, more examples. Maybe you can see them, like 5 examples, I guess. I will show you 5 examples, guys. Look at the instructions. Choose the most appropriate answer for expressing the idea specified in parentheses. Okay, as you can see, well, first of all, guys, let me tell you the next thing. We don't have, in some cases, everybody, we don't have, or we didn't study, I mean, we didn't study some structures. For example, in question number 1, you can see may, but we didn't study may. So right now, eliminate that model from the answers, okay? That's not the possible answer. Then we have, for example, want, that it's the negative form of will not, of will not. We didn't study that one, okay? So try to eliminate from your mind, okay? Try to use, everybody, okay, the models that we study, okay? So I could say that it will help you a lot, guys, if you try to practice only the models that we study, okay? In this moment, guys, I will give you 1 minute to check the first 5 examples, everybody, and then we will try to practice what could be the correct answer. Okay, everybody, 1 minute right now for you to practice, and then we can continue, everybody, with your answers. Go ahead. Opportunity, guys, we have to continue with our next with our exercise. So let me show you our well, the answers, and I will ask you what's the correct question. Look at the parentheses, guys. On the parentheses, we have a hint of what could be the correct answer. Okay. To start, everybody, let's pay attention to Javier Ayala. Okay, Javier, tell me what is the correct example number 1?
Okay, number 1. Well, can I speak to Mr. Smith, please?
Can I speak to Mr. Smith, please? Okay. Thank you for your answer, Javier. Let's continue with another person. Javier, another person, please.
Okay, I choose the victim. uh, Marcela Abigail.
Okay, Marcela. Tell me, Marcela, what is the correct example number 2? Remember, this is a polite request.
Okay, teacher. Could you open the window, please? It's hot in here.
It's hot. And yes, guys, it is. Okay. Pretty good, Marcela. Thank you for your example. Let's continue with another person. Marcela, next person, please.
Okay. Sonia Mariona.
Okay. Sonia Mariona, tell me, what is the correct example number 3?
Number 4, right?
Yes.
Okay, would you mind if borrow your dictionary for an hour or so?
Okay, so what is the correct answer? I
Number 4.
I borrow, right?
Borrow.
I borrow. Oh, give me a second. I didn't mark number 3, guys. So, oh, we didn't, did we do number 3? Not right.
No.
No,
Sorry.
okay. So don't worry, Sonia. We will do it in this moment. Let's see, please, Sonia, another person. I listened to Javier, Marcela, and you. So who's the next one?
Okay. Saul.
Saul. Okay, thank you. Saul, help me with example number 3. I'm really sorry. Okay, I got confused and we didn't answer number 3. So this is a polite request. What is the possible answer? What is the correct answer, Saul? Number 3.
Would you mind buying 2 loaves of bread on your way home?
Okay, good job. Thank you. Let's continue with the next one, number 5. This is the last one that we checked, so I will show you the next examples, okay? Okay, number 5, it's asking, this person is asking for permission, okay? Asking for permission. Saul, pick another person. You have Maria, Yesenia, and Juan. Pick someone.
Yesenia.
Yesenia. Okay, Yesenia. What is the correct answer in number 5?
Is didn't.
Okay. Can you read the complete question, please?
Would you mind if I didn't come to your party?
Okay, nice. Thank you. That's correct. Okay. There are 2 more people. So we have Maria and Juan. Who's the next one, Yesenia? Maria or Juan?
Maria.
Maria. Okay, Maria, help me with example number 6 about misreading.
Okay. Mr. Riddle. I don't know.
This
Polite
is a
request.
polite request.
Okay. Mm, um, I don't know. Could you lend me $200 till next week, please?
Thank you, Maria. Okay, next example is for Juan. Tell me, Juan, what is the possible answer in number 7?
Not smoking.
No or not?
Not smoking.
Not smoking. Okay, can you read the complete question? Well, the complete
Would you
example.
mind? Would you mind not smoking here? I have a headache.
I have a headache. Well done. Okay, thank you for your answer. It was great. Okay, as I told you, everybody answer one example per person. Now we can move to our next 3 examples, okay? We will try to answer the 3 examples together. So right now, to start with number 8, pay attention to it. This is an informal request. Informal request. Betty, help me with this grammar exercise, please. But this is informal. What is the correct answer? Can you, can't you, won't you, or do you mind? What do you think, guys?
Can you?
Can you? Okay, Javier, that's a great answer. This is informal, right? Remember, it's talking to Betty. Maybe Betty is the person's sister. Maybe it's a friend. So there are many possibilities, but something that we are sure is that they feel confident or they are close people. Then we have the next example. Could I use your cell phone, please? Okay, in this opportunity, guys, we have a negative answer. The permission is not given. So the answer is, sorry, you what, everybody? What do you think is the correct answer? You can't, you couldn't, you mustn't, or you won't?
You couldn't.
You couldn't? Okay. Nice. It's a great option. And we have number 10. Could I stay here for a while? Permission given. What is the correct answer? Yes, you could, you can, you will, you must.
Can.
Maria says can. Okay, great. Let's check, everybody, what, well, let's check first if all of them are correct, okay? Let's check. And everybody, we have 8 out of 10, okay? So we have 8 correct answers, as always. And we have 2 that are not correct. Let's check, guys. Example number 1. Can I speak to Mr. Smith, please? Remember that this is a formal, polite request. Since it is formal and polite, we can't use can, okay? It's better if we use, we have may. Well, I told you that we didn't study may, so in this case, I consider that is would. Actually, would sounds better. And then everybody, the next example is this one, okay? Because of logic, everybody, your answer was great. But tell me, guys, what do you think is the mistake in number 9? Could I use your cell phone, please? Sorry, you can't. Why do you think the answer is can't and not couldn't? What do you think? Because it's a permission? Okay, maybe.
I think it is can is a verb for it. for this base form for the current. I don't know.
Okay,
The,
you're close. Juan?
yeah, and the other one is that the person is doing rude. You have to negate. So you have to say not, right? That's why you
Okay.
can't.
Okay,
You have,
those are
you have,
great answers.
you have negated, right?
Okay.
Without any possibilities.
Okay, guys, I really like what you mentioned about this. And you're kind of close. Well, I like Juan's answer that the other person it's rude. So it's a possibility. But in this case, everybody, it's most the answers in this context, the most possible answer is can't, because remember that could is generally a modal that we use in past. In this context, we are not talking about past. We are just talking in a polite way. But in the answer, guys, we mean to say something that it's in present. So no, you don't have permission. So it's better if we use could, but in present, okay? The modal verb can in this exercise, okay? That's why in the second example, in example number 10, as you see, in the question we have could, but this person says yes, so he is not rude. But it means that this person has the permission, has the permission to do something in present, okay? That's why everybody, in this opportunity, it's better if we use can instead of could or couldn't in example number 9, okay? That's why, and this is the reason why it's better if we use can instead of could, everybody, because if we use could, it means, or it's possible that it means, everybody, that we are talking about something in the past. But since we are talking about the present, so it's better if we use it like that, okay? Very good. Guys, we have a great result, 8 out of 10. It's a good result. And remember, okay, mistakes are part of the process. We learn through mistakes, everybody. And in this case, at least we did our best job. Guys, what is our next activity? In this opportunity, guys, remember that today we have our speaking practice. And our speaking practice for today, everybody, it's about role plays. So we will create conversations right now according to different scenarios. You can make requests at a restaurant or in a delivery. You can make requests in the class, or you can make requests at work. You will have, everybody, 5 minutes to prepare with a classmate. So you will be in pairs. I guess one group will be made of 3 people. I'm not pretty sure, guys, but we will check if it is possible. Then you will participate in the class, okay? So you have to decide, everybody, what do you prefer? If you want to make a request in a restaurant, for example, could you bring me a pizza? Or could I have a coffee and pupusas? Okay, so it depends on you, okay? If you want to use could, would you mind, can, in a restaurant, great. It's up to you and your partner. Then everybody, you can make requests in the class. For example, one person is the teacher, the other person is the student, okay? In example, in request at the restaurant, guys, one person can be the waiter and the other person could be the customer or the client. Then in request at work, one person can be the boss and the other can be a worker, or both of you can be co-workers. And you know, in some cases, in some opportunities, you need to ask for favors to your partners at work. Okay, so it depends on you guys if you want to create. Well, you have to create a conversation, of course, but it depends on you, the scenario. It depends on you, the setting of your conversation. If you want to talk as if you are in a restaurant, at school, or in the English class, or at work. Okay, do you have any question about it? Okay, I guess everybody, there are no questions. So please try to create a conversation with the partner you are in the group, okay? Then we will try to participate everybody in the class. See everybody in 5 minutes, okay? If you have any question, I will try to move from one group to other to help you and to listen that you are practicing, okay? See you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Could you bring me some of water, please? Maybe.
Repeat.
Could you bring me a bottle of water, please?
Okay.
Who's the waiter?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe the waiter.
Okay.
Hello, where do you want to, to eat, to drink?
Could you bring me some of cup of tea, please?
Yes, of course. So, something else?
Mm,
But
To drink.
remember that you are the waiter. You have to you have to offer you, your your food, right?
Um,
Mhm.
okay. Uh, it's no, I don't know. Mm, can I say, may I get you anything to drink?
It's better.
Could you?
Would you? It's better. It's better when you talk about food all the time.
Oh,
Would for
could you?
example, and I I I get to the restaurant and I get in the restaurant.
Okay.
The first line would be that you good afternoon, sir. You and I said good afternoon, miss, and you have a reservation, or you have a reservation, and I said, and I would say yes, I have a reservation. What is your name? My name is Fulanito de Tal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here
All
you
right.
are. Okay, here you are, right? Can you go with me? Because you can sit there, and what would you like to drink?
Then you continue.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, tell me.
Entonces tú llegas y me preguntas que qué voy a querer.
Mhm. Well, this is the menu. You can see the food dishes. But before, would you like to have a glass of water? Maybe.
Vaya. I want a dishes of chicken. A wine, a cup wine.
Uh-huh.
For please.
Uh-huh.
No sé qué más.
Okay. Or would you like a glass of white wine?
Wine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, everybody, I listened that you took advantage of time in this short practice. It was kind of short, even though you had 5 minutes, time flies a lot. Okay, really fast. So guys, in this moment, I want to listen to some of you. So to start, guys, we have 3 groups, okay? So I will ask Juan. Juan, tell me a number, 1, 2, or 3.
I'm always lost, but 2.
Okay, Juan. So I'm really sorry, okay, because you are group number 2, okay? You and
That's
Maria
that's
are
what I
group number
said.
2.
That's what I said.
But I believe that you always know your number, okay? I guess you always guess your number. So Juan, it's your opportunity. You will start your conversation with Maria. Before you start, what is the scenario that you choose?
The restaurant, the
Restaurant.
pizza restaurant, right?
Okay. It sounds
Yes,
delicious.
yes.
Great.
But it's like when I was a kid. I didn't participate. I didn't to I don't know how to say dramatizar role play.
Yeah, we didn't make a role play.
Yes, that's why I didn't make a role play, but I want to do my best.
Okay, great. So you can start now.
Okay. Well, I'm walking on the street, and I see a restaurant,
Okay.
and I
Hello.
knocked the door, and a beautiful lady in front of me, and she asked,
Okay. Hello. You have a reservation? I don't know.
"Yes, of course. My name is John."
Uh, um. Okay. Can you go with me for
Of
for
course.
the table? Okay. What would you like to eat? Pizza, hamburger, soup.
I think your specialty is pizza. I would like to eat pizza. What kind of different pizzas would you have?
Um, I have a only Italian pizza. I don't know.
That's why I would like to eat that.
Okay, and what would you like to drink? Soda and beer or a wine?
It's difficult to think it because all the three beverage are good. But I would pick soda.
Okay, and that's it.
That's right. Thanks.
Well, that was nice. I really like it. Okay. I like your role play, your conversation. It was really nice about the pizza restaurant. I like the vocabulary, and also I really like to listen the request or the use of wood that you used.
Sorry,
Okay, so
but I made a mistake. I say we have it, you have, right? Sorry.
yeah, but well, yeah, you're right. But in that case, I consider that at least you use the topics that we needed to use. So very good. Well, in this opportunity, Yesenia left. So Javier, you won't be able to participate, or maybe you will. But let's see, Saul and Marcela, are you ready to participate? Saul, Marcela,
Maybe.
maybe okay. And Marcela, is your mic? Oh, okay. Sorry, don't work sometimes. Okay, but is your microphone working right now, Marcela?
Hello, can you hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes, I can listen to you. Okay. So
Okay.
can you participate with Saul? Yes.
Yes, right.
Yes. Okay, so you can start right now.
Well, I the waiter. We be in a restaurant. Hi, hello, girl. How are you? What do you want to eat today? Would you want something on drink before?
Mm, I would like to order a hamburger and drink orange juice.
Only that? Can you? Do you want something else?
Just that.
Okay. Give a moment. Hi, I I bring you your drink uh, before to the meal. Do you want something else? Or you waiting for the hamburger?
Hi, repeat please.
Here is your drink. Would you want something else, or you waiting for the hamburger?
I would like to drink an orange juice. And would and would you mind if I paid the check?
Okay. Um, there are $100.
Hmm.
It's okay.
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 Really cheap.
It,
Only
We'll
that.
pay it.
Okay, very good, Saul. $100. Okay.
I will
It's
pay it.
so yeah, it was nice. I like it. Okay, very good, guys, for your role play, for your conversation. It was also at the restaurant, and it was really nice. I really appreciate that you try to use wood and you use it in different opportunities. Just remember, try to use some verbs that sound, well, there are some verbs that sound better when we use would. For example, would you want? No. Would you like? Okay, would you like? Okay, in the case of using want, it's better if we use simple present. Do you want? But as I said before, I really appreciate that you tried and you use would in different opportunities also to talk about food. Okay, everybody, it was a great practice today. Let's continue working on your request. And guys, in this opportunity, we have just one homework, one activity as a homework. What is the activity, everybody? Well, our activity is to do our exam of units 1 and 2. Please, everybody, take this exam at least for tomorrow, guys. We should finish this. If you already take it, guys, great. Yeah, your partner left, however, so I'm really sorry, but you will participate in our next opportunity. Okay? So everybody, please take this exam. And well, I hope you get a great result. If you have some questions, so we can try to solve or to answer on the WhatsApp group. I don't have anything else to tell you guys. Just please continue practicing, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay? Have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye,
Okay,
teacher.
thank you. Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.